So have you ever felt that horrible feeling like you're lost in your own life? So you're moving, but you're not sure where you're going. So in today's video, we're going to kickstart something that I've called Kickstart Your Life Audit. And I'm going to break it down into lots of sections. But today's section, I am going to ask 3 massive questions. So get your journal ready and let's go for it. So the first question will be, where are you now? Then who are you and who do you want to be? Right. So let's start with the where am I? And it's a great place to start with self-reflection. It's like being a traveler on a journey, just stopping and going, where am I? Or it might be, where the hell am I? And it might seem like a really, really simple question, but actually it's incredibly powerful. And it may bring up all kinds of feelings that perhaps you're not quite prepared for right now. So when we, I kind of guess like metaphorically put a stake in the ground, like hang on to it, um, we're anchoring ourselves in the present. We're holding on to this stake and we're creating a commitment to look at our present circumstances. And it might be ugly, but it's like saying, well, here I am. This is my reality at the moment. So observe your surroundings, come into your heart, observe your inner feelings. Where do you feel things in the body? And that observation without judgment is incredibly powerful. And we're opening ourselves up to understanding what is truly our current situation. So that's our inner world, our physical environment, the people around us, the vibration, the energy, and the circumstances that we currently find ourselves in. Now, I know when I've thought about this many times in my life, when I've done this, like, where am I? It can bring up anxiety, grief, sadness, longing, that yearning for something that you thought your life held. It really doesn't matter what surface is, but it's about accepting these feelings without judgment. Just observe. It's an observation. They're indicators of our current state of being. They're going to give us insights into maybe what we truly desire or what we fear. So it's not about physical location. I'm sat in my office with one of my doggies. It's about coming into the heart, diving deeper, delving into the present reality where we find ourselves. It might be on the peak of happiness or in the valley of challenges. Just acknowledge and observe. I keep saying observe, but observe. So get your journal. Where are you? Pause, explore, and reflect. Question 2. Who are you? Gosh, this is one of those horrible interview questions. It's like, yeah, who am I? Who am I? How did I get here? And we often think about our jobs, our roles, relationships. Then there's this whole web of thoughts and emotions and experiences that come to the fore. And that's why this can feel so daunting. Do not overthink it. We're not going down a rabbit hole of self-analysis. It's just a very candid approach to who am I? Just write down 5 words. It might be funny, quirky, amazing, beautiful, bold, brave, courageous, resilient, whatever they are. Just write those 5 words. Think about what they might be. Just write them. And they're like a mirror, reflecting the immediate perceptions of who we are. So, like I said, no over analyzing. It's just a starting point. And then what you can do is maybe go for a walk, sit in the garden if it's not too cold. It's absolutely freezing here in Spain at the moment. Winter arrived yesterday and it's so cold. It's horrible. So maybe sit somewhere lovely, like in front of a nice log fire, and reflect on those 5 words. If the word adventurous came up, explore, what do adventures mean to you? How do they shape who you are, what you do? What's that significance? Are they internal adventures? So for me, they would be. Or, are you going to go on some adventures to some far-flung places? Question: would you dare to share? Now, share your words with someone else. Maybe get them to do their 5 words and have a conversation about identity, aspirations, experiences, and then see where that takes you. So grab your journal, first 5 words, doesn't matter what they are, just get them down, and then come back a little bit later and do some more exploring. The final question in this little series: ways that you show who you are. So every person, through their actions, their decisions, their interactions, presents a reflection of their character, their values, their beliefs. So the question is, how do you show up? Are you showy and a show-off? I'm not really. I might have been in my younger days, but that was probably fueled a little bit by the party drink. But I'm definitely not like that anymore. I've gone from wild child to mild woman. Although maybe some of my friends wouldn't agree. So do you use your hardships and vulnerabilities to demonstrate your inner resources? How about how you treat others? What about how you treat animals? I've got 3 oldish rescue dogs, and they got me wrapped around their little paws, and I am definitely a very soft mummy. They get everything their little hearts desire. So, joking apart, how do you treat others, even when they give you nothing in return and nobody is watching? Who are you? Kind, compassionate, a little bit hard? Who are you? And how about how you take ownership of your mistakes or perceived failures, the way you approach challenges and issues that crop up? What about the choices you make and why? And do you live by your values? So this isn't about just introspection. It is about reflecting on your daily actions, interactions, decisions, how you do stuff, how you treat other people. And when you observe yourself in these areas, it provides some great insights into your true nature, your motivations and character. And it might bring up something like that you maybe need to put some more boundaries in. It's not all about giving. It is about protecting our energy as well. So go and grab that journal, reflect on each area, and write about how you show up in the world. And what do you learn by what you've written? What actions do you need to take to be yourself, your best self, not just yourself, your best self? So pull it all together. Who are you? So review those 3 questions and answer that simple question, describing who you are. So if you like my kind of stuff, you can find all kinds of ebooks and blogs and all kinds of products and services at my website, daledarley.com. But more importantly, subscribe and hit that bell. Share in the comments. Let me know what this brings up for you. I know it brings up all kinds of stuff for me. But the life audit I do once a year and think about how I want to be for the year to come. So what about you? Who do you want to be in this coming period?